Now you trying to be exact.
I'm just saying though, like
define your own freedom, folks.
Yeah.
Get your own freedom.
What's freedom to you?
being able to wake up in the morning and eat a bag of hot Cheetos.
You can do it in prison.
I'm playing.
You can do it in prison, my brother.
I ain't no approach you. Got a little money, I own news. I put stay with my soul, you. And these talks get out, my bury you. My past alright, we can't lose. I remember the nights I couldn't snooze. I remember the out of hell. I remember I found that dog food. Bring it back. And you bring it back.
I'll tell you, boy.
Nigga, it's called editing. Calm down. Talk to your final editor here.
Clearly, we can't even get the rehearse right.
Right. Hey, fuck you. Just so we record now.
The funny part is,
Sorry,
you
edit.
just said it right.
I ain't editing this shit. I done already did the clap, so it just is what it is.
This man here.
So what's the word? What y'all got? What's been going on in the week?
Oh, man. A lot of
Civilized ignorance. What's some ignorant shit that's been going on? Besides the baby. We ain't
I
gonna
was,
talk about the baby.
besides the babies.
Shit.
Ain't really
Man.
been too much bullshit going on.
Motherfuckers been staying in, man.
COVID shit, man. It's like COVID went away, but now it's back.
Oh,
Now it's
God.
back. They're like, nah, y'all niggas ain't getting off that.
New York, boy. They said, hey, yeah, we need you to have the shot stamp right on your chest.
I'm telling y'all, man, it sound bad, but Holocaust all over again.
Mm-hmm.
It started with the stars for the Jewish people. That's how they gonna look at us in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all hear about the two people who got fined 20 G's for getting into Canada? I was gonna say Canada. Into Canada without like they used like fake vaccination cards.
They got fined 20,000
Yeah, and they didn't
Canadian or USD.
Well, Canadian is 16,000. Well, it's 20,000 in Canada dollars or whatever, but
USD
it's
is
16,000
16.
in USD. But they also did not do like the 14 or the 10-day or 14-day quarantine either.
I'm telling you,
So
man.
they got fined for that.
Cause look, this how I feel, right? Now it's in order to go to these restaurants in New York. Is in order to go to these restaurants, you got to be vaccinated. And New York said when they did it, he was like, "We're the first state to do something like this," which means they probably ain't gonna be the last.
But all I know is Texas ain't going for
Neither is Florida.
it. Right, they ain't going for it, bro.
Texas.
But next thing you know, it's gonna be like, if you ain't vaccinated, you can't go outside.
It comes down to that. You gonna go get vaccinated?
No, stay
Yeah,
my ass.
I wouldn't. I don't think I was planning on doing it.
Because
either.
it's like, my thing is with the whole vaccination thing, it's like, y'all niggas pressing for this shit
too, but like, bro, they literally are asking you $100. First off, it ain't worth $100. You gotta add a couple zeros, dog. But like,
1,000?
you get the mind start thinking a little
Boy,
bit.
niggas that sell they sold for $2,000.
I mean, my thing is like people always like they give you like that weird ass excuse where it's like, well, when you came into the world, you had to get all these vaccines.
Nah,
against,
bro, I ain't messing
on.
with it.
But like you got to get all these vaccines against like chicken pox and the measles and polio and all this other shit.
Yeah.
And one, we were kids. We were
Facts.
fucking babies. We didn't have a fucking choice in that.
Facts.
But
And
that's
then
what I think
plus-
that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna make it where you gotta. I think you're gonna have to have the vaccine in order to go to school.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm
and
saying.
back to
though.
work.
But like my thing is like they had time to develop those vaccines.
Big
and shit
facts.
Like that.
Facts.
Big facts.
This one was developed in a fucking year, bro.
Exactly.
And motherfuckers are still getting fucking COVID even after they've been vaccinated.
I tell people that they do not understand that concept, bro. It's like they literally rushed the fuck out of this, bro.
You know what?
I
You know
mean?
what people be saying though? They be like, but it's all these scientists that like it's scientifically proven. You
Yeah,
know what
I
else?
also know motherfuckers who went to fucking school to be a doctor and they still dumb as shit.
Why the fuck you think they always tell a motherfucker to go get a second opinion after the doctor?
Big facts.
It's
Big
like,
facts.
bruh.
Also, like scientifically, motherfuckers like everything changes. All this science shit, all this shit in school, like nigga. Remember, nigga, fucking science, nigga. 9 planets, 8 planets, Pluto is a planet. What the fuck?
Exactly.
This is
Shit,
facts.
fucking COVID. You had COVID. Then you got the Delta variant. Now you got the Delta Plus variant. The shit just keeps mutating. So what the fuck you gonna do now?
You know, a 12-year-old kid told me. 12-year-old kid told me, pandemic happens every 100 years, and it does. It actually does, bro. 100 years from now, it was
100 years ago.
The 100 years ago, it was the what was the
Chickenpox?
what's
Black
the
Plague?
when they made the Black Plague.
100 years ago was a Black Plague. Bro, you realize 100 years? Oh, it was 1920 something. That was Black Plague. You sure?
I looked it up. Dude, the little kid was right, man.
It was 100 years before that.
Did you watch a TikTok, nigga?
It was he did nah man. The little
Niggas getting
kid,
that information off TikTok now.
I promise you, bro. I was like, dang, the little kid kind of smart. He know what he talking about. He reminded me of Dev. I'm not gonna lie. He reminded me of Dev.
Was
I
he
ain't
a
gonna.
simp too?
He 12, man. He probably like
Hold
12.
up. What the fuck? How'd you get? What?
He said he reminded you of him. He's a simp.
Oh, that's all I. Okay, all right. I see how
Is it an age requirement to be a simp?
Nah, but like, why? I just gotta be a simp though. Like, I don't
That's
understand.
the only way you define yourself on this podcast, dude.
No, that was the old podcast. This is a new podcast.
Man.
So you're not a simp no more on this podcast?
Nah.
Until
Savages
Certified
in
Lover
here,
Boy come back out.
Hey.
Oh,
Me
so
come back out. Nigga ain't never been put out. Shut up.
so it's fuck the vaccine for y'all.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't.
For the
plan.
most part.
I just don't like how they press.
I ain't gonna fake it. I don't even want to get my kids vaccinated, bro.
Yeah, me too.
I ain't gonna fake it, bro. Like I just feel like natural stuff is a lot better than these drugs in your system.
I don't even want to get my kids fucking Similac. They're gonna
So-
be sucking on the titty for days. I mean years.
Oh, big facts.
Motherfuckers was just
Iced
giving,
tea?
Yeah.
Iced
cocoa
tea. Yeah.
shit for fucking, what?
Still breastfeeding.
at 5?
I ain't gonna fake it. You know, and this could be a topic for something else for another day. But like I low key, I think I would want my. Ain't even no low key. I would want my woman to do a natural birth, bro. It ain't your choice though. It ain't supposed to be your choice because it's coming out of their body. But I think that's big on my thing.
That's a good topic. We did just talk about kids. I don't want to dive into it again, but
that's
that
what I
is a
said.
good topic because it's like I got certain things when I do have a kid. If I do have a kid, I want done too. Just like breastfeeding.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
big fact. Yeah. All that.
I
All
prefer
of
that, and not going to fucking McDonald's. I don't want my kids to eat fucking
Bro,
McDonald's.
I stopped eating McDonald's literally like a long time ago. I used to only eat the breakfast food. and that was about
McDonald's,
it.
yeah, breakfast. McDonald's is like,
But
I
I don't even eat that no more, bro.
It's like a last resort roll meal now.
Nah, but I would go get a Wendy's or something like that before I go to McDonald's, bro. Like I can't do it. I go
Chick-fil-A
to
is the best.
yeah, or Chick-fil-A or something. You know what I mean? But if you want a burger, you can't get that from Chick-fil-A though. You know, so
You're right, but
I mean, shit. I don't know, man, but that is a good topic. We're gonna tackle that.
yeah, we gonna talk about that next time, man.
Raising
next time.
kids when you don't have kids. What's your expectation?
right?
I mean,
Sound like some Dateline shit.
Sort of kind of touching on that though. Like I did just see something about a lady who said that basically she wanted a natural birth, but she went into labor and she went into the hospital 2 days in a row, and she was a black woman, and like the doctor or the nurses or whatever was like, oh, you're only like 38 weeks, like you'll be fine, like blah blah blah. The pain that you're feeling is not that bad. You just go home and rest. Then she goes in the third time, and the doctor's like, it was a different doctor, and she was like,
Dumbass doctor.
they was like, oh yeah, you're 41 weeks, like you need to be either induced or like you're like gonna give birth like right now or whatever. And she was just like, she was basically touching on how like in hospital situations, like black women are treated like very, I don't know, like they say that like their pain tolerance is a lot
Oh, they
higher
do say that, yeah.
and whatnot. So like they don't like, they said that they don't really trust black women when they say that they're in pain, and that was something that really needs to be like touched on and looked at. I see it.
You do a natural birth, you ain't got to worry about all that. Cause you're gonna be in a pool in the living room.
Well, yeah, but like, she said she wanted to do a natural birth, but like the thing was that it took so damn long that she, at this point, she was like, just give me the fucking epidural because the shit hurts. Way
Boy,
too fucking much.
hey, that's what's the problem is. You get in that pool and it's too late. Ain't no-
Imagine this nigga Dion in the fucking living room blowing up a pool. Talking about some weight.
Come on, baby.
Just wait.
Hold on, ain't that the what's they called, the midwife? Ain't that they job?
No, they don't
gotta-
blow up the pool.
Right, nigga, that's
They
your-
look. What
You
I'm
thought
paying you
just gonna
for?
come there-
What I'm paying you for?
You just thought you gonna come there and hold hands,
You
nigga?
thought it was just gonna be in the
No.
goddamn bathtub,
Bro, no. The question is, are you gonna get in the pool with him?
with all that fluid. You know they poop sometimes.
Why I got to get in the pool?
My exact same
Because
question.
it's your child. You got to take care of it.
I will put the child on my chest as soon as the as soon as he's out.
I mean, the midwife usually is either standing on the side or is in the pool as well. So
But have y'all seen them mugs be on YouTube? Have y'all seen the YouTubes of people that be recording theirs?
No, I don't.
it's for scientific research.
Boy.
So therefore, they do.
It ain't no joke. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They be showing
It ain't for the
on
yes,
YouTube?
all of it,
Yeah.
all of it. It ain't for the weak
You
hearted.
can look up how to get nipple piercings and shit. Like you can see the full nipple on YouTube.
I don't know what type of porn you be looking at, but
I'm just saying. Like, I'm saying like for like they have it classified as like scientific.
nah, yeah, that's
No.
yeah, I see.
For
Yeah.
scientific purposes. YouTube. It's crazy how far we come in the world. Like YouTube is. I feel like YouTube is straight like TV
YouTube
now.
University.
Yeah, big fat.
Shit.
Yeah.
I watch YouTube just about like every night before I go to sleep.
Bro, social media can be like it's the news for you, bro. Like that's literally
Facts.
like yeah.
Like I low key want to get off like Instagram and like Facebook and all that shit, but I'm like, damn, how would I figure out like
How would I know what's going on in the
exactly
world?
like when you go to like CNN and shit like that, it's hard because like they just
So
be
much
talking about
ads.
a bunch of random shit that don't even
Yeah.
be shit to talk about.
Fucking ads everywhere on those fucking pages.
Yeah, you don't want to click on no ad. Try to get sold some Viagra or some shit like that.
I'm good. I keep my say cheese.
You know the ads are actually personalized to you, so therefore.
Facts.
Good luck with that one, buddy. You obviously have an underlying issue
Anyway.
that we don't know about.
Speaking of social media, did y'all see Jeff Bezos ain't the richest man no more?
Yeah. Amazon took a little tank.
Nigga lost 14 billion. You know, I bet that nigga don't care.
God damn.
He
that's a
don't, bro.
lot.
That 14 billion is still like nothing to him. It's still
But you know
probably,
what 14 billion would do for
That
me?
nigga probably spent more of that shit going to space.
it was only 30 million, I think. to
Either
go.
way, nigga.
30
that's
million
still a
go to
lot.
space.
Well, each person had to pay, I think, like 30. I'm sure he paid more, but
Right, he just
and
like
then he gave $100,000 to each.
100 million.
Oh,
He gave
100 million?
100,000.
Oh, I thought I know it's 100 something.
I know he gave $100 million to the black dude.
Yeah, I thought he gave him 100 million to each one, or like both of them. They both got the
Yeah,
same
it was two
amount.
dudes, but
yeah,
the black dude, he just worked at like some news station.
yeah.
But anyway, yeah, he ain't the richest man no more. He only
Yeah.
getting beat out by like 14 billion. I don't know who the second nigga is. I don't know what he did.
Yeah, I don't know who he is either.
That'd be crazy, man.
Rihanna just became a billionaire.
Yep.
That's
You-
big, bro. That's big to become a billionaire.
Facts, bro. When you think Kanye a billionaire, when you and fucking LeBron a billionaire.
Big facts. What's crazy is, bro, she like 33. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
young as
I'm
hell.
like, what the fuck did I do with my life?
Makes you feel worthless.
I should have came up with Fenty.
I mean, like,
Slang the mugs on the Jenny
that's the
Corners,
crazy
boy.
part. Is like,
Facts.
it wasn't like she's not even like the first person to make makeup. So it's just like for you to get in that game and then for it to elevate like that much. That's
I mean,
wild.
hey, Kylie did it, bro. And
But that's the thing, man. They be getting that's the good thing about it. That's what really like how you see a lot of people get successful. They get successful financially off of stuff they passionate about. Like Kanye West and
Oh, yeah, big
like
facts.
Kanye West straight became a billionaire once he started to be able to do everything he wanted to do.
Yeah, no, yeah, yeah. And he can't. He was what 50 million in debt.
Yeah. So they say. I don't think it really
Yeah,
50 million
yeah.
debt.
That's a lot.
I be seeing these motherfuckers be at my job. They be in debt, but they ain't really be in debt. These motherfuckers be like in some shit, man. Anyway, but yeah, Kylie a billionaire, LeBron. Like when you look at it now, like I ain't gonna say it's-
Although, like, it ain't liquid. Like,
yeah, that'd be the crazy thing.
It don't be liquid. It just be, you know what I mean.
And then they can't liquefy
States.
it and actually be like a
right, unless you
billionaire.
sell the company.
Yeah, but I would love to have that status.
Oh yeah,
It's
big
just,
facts.
It's just like net worth.
Like, I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
dude, who gonna turn you down for a credit line?
Facts.
Like, who
Could
gonna?
liquidate 14 billion right now.
Right.
I don't even need the credit. What the fuck?
Exactly.
I'm just using you for your goddamn benefits. That's it.
Right. I just want the 5% back on the Best Buy card. That's legit how them niggas be.
Yeah.
And be calling back like, yeah, I said I was gonna get 5%. What is this 4%?
Yeah, right.
That's
On
100%.
hey, that's how they stay. That's how they
Nah,
stay
if you-
afloat.
If you sign up, that day is 10%.
I know, nigga. I'm just saying.
Giving an example, man.
I'm giving an example.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, so topic of the discussion. Do y'all feel like money makes you happy?
Nah. So here's my thing on it. I think the freedom that money gives you makes me happy. Like, so when you start getting at a status,
Mhm.
that like you know what I mean, that money that you got, like you just said, Jeff Bezos, you know what I mean, like you
You
think
can go to space.
anywhere, you know what I mean, like just the freedom of to be able to do, like the fact that you can, I'm gonna call off for a month, let me go to Greece, you know what I mean,
True.
you know what I mean, that the freedom of being able to do stuff like that is what drives me, or what makes me want to
Have money.
have the money, you know.
But my thing is,
Like I don't care about the money, but
touching on that, Jeff.
I care about the money.
I don't, bro. Like I it's more so like it's more so having the freedom. Like my bills paid, I can go take a trip if I want to. No, like nobody, like going on around me like, hey, you know, you can't go. Like your boss or whatever.
Yeah.
The freedom of
The bank not telling you.
yeah,
your
you know,
wallet ain't
right?
telling you.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm on.
That do be the thing about it. A lot of people be wanting to do shit, but it be their wallet. They be like, nah, nigga, you can't do that.
Right?
That
Exactly.
just be what it is. I look. I believe money makes you happy.
Nah, man. I
On
don't
the-
think it make you happy,
On the
man.
quick note on the Jeff Bezos
People be
thing, though.
committing suicide. and
Like
shit.
after you go to space, what else is there to do?
That's what I'm saying. Like going back to what you said, people be committing suicides because nigga they like fuck it. I done did everything else.
I'm
It's
telling-
like motherfuckers be like, you know, trying to say, oh, like I went to this restaurant, I went to that restaurant to impress somebody, but you pull up and just be like, I went to the moon.
I mean, I don't feel like money can completely buy you happiness. I like people that do like be rich as fuck and still do like off themselves. That's an internal thing. That's
Yeah.
somebody. I'm not gonna say nothing can make them happy, but how they measure being happy is different. And then
Yeah.
plus, it's like once you like become a millionaire or a billionaire for 15, 20 years, you kind of lose sight of reality as far as like.
It's people that I know, like, you know what I mean, they ain't seen a pack of ramen noodles in, you know what I mean, like I don't know how long, you know,
I mean,
like you do lose sight of that, like the struggle, you know what I mean, that
Remember-
struggle, you know what I mean. So
I was watching a interview and it was talking to Bow Wow, and he was like, look, man, like I've been rich and you know whatever for so long, like since I was a kid, that like I've done just about everything that I want to do. Like,
that's another thing, you know what I mean, like being rich at a
Man,
young age, that
he
young,
was like, I'm just ready to die at this point. Like I ain't got shit else to do.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
Like
It
he
sound like
literally
he going broke.
He literally, no, but, like he literally said that. He was just like, I've done everything that there is
He ain't
to
a
do.
billionaire,
Like I'm just saying, like
Nigga become a billionaire.
he said he's been, you know, like all the strip clubs, all the like anything you really think you want to do, he's already done it. So he's
He ain't
like,
became a billionaire.
maybe he doesn't want to. I don't know. Why do you keep throwing that out?
Nigga, don't talk about dying, nigga. You ain't got nothing else to live for, nigga. Go be a billionaire.
All right.
But
He got the means.
for me personally,
Yeah.
does money make you happy? I would say no. Does I basically agree with Dion. Like, yeah, to have like the freedom of you know being able to do whatever the fuck you want to do whenever you want to do it. Yeah, that can help with happiness. You know, it's more about like the people around you. Are you fulfilling like the purpose that you feel is your purpose?
So you feel like fulfilling your purpose is what makes you happy,
I mean, depending on
or working? I feel like
your
what
mindset,
makes
yeah.
I think what makes people happy or what defines happiness is working towards being happy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's how people kind of measure that's kind of how we measure our happiness. Like, okay, you know, because every goal I feel like people set for themselves is there's another goal after it. No matter how rich you are. You know, Jeff Bezos went to space. That was probably a goal, but there's a bigger goal in mind. And that's what I feel like, you know, once you accomplish one goal, what keeps people living, what keeps people going is like, okay, how do I get to the next goal? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
But that's the drive, bro. You gotta have a drive to do that too, though. You know what I mean? Like some people, like Elon, he trying to get on Mars. He trying to get like make Mars like a place to live. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, getting to space was one thing, but then like you gotta have that drive to go and to be like, all right, what can we do? How can we get this to happen on Mars? You know what I mean? Like how can we get to Mars or whatever? But like most people ain't got the drive to do all that, man.
You feel like as far as most people that's not rich or not wealthy, you feel like their biggest goal is to be rich and wealthy? That's why they don't become wealthy and rich?
Nah, I think a lot of people don't become rich because they try to keep up with the Joneses, opposed to trying to achieve something that they truly love that will make them the money. You know what I mean? So like social media really messed up everything. You know what I mean? You can be
I
broke.
believe it. Like
You
a
can be
motherfucker.
broke, but you got some
I hate social
Balenciagas
media.
on. You know what I mean? Like it don't make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
True.
you ain't priorities don't be right. Like you know, like your bills ain't paid. But
So, how do y'all measure happiness? At this point in time, do you feel like it's money?
nah, I don't think it's money. Like you know what I mean? Granted, I've been broke, and you know what I mean, and I got bread. Yeah, I got a little money now. You know what I mean? So like, I'm happier than I was when I was broke. You know what I mean?
So,
But you know, like
have y'all? So what's the goal now? Is it to get money or is it to just be happy?
nah, I think me like
I mean,
I
don't
like
feel
traveling,
like
so
I don't feel
that's
like
what's gonna make me happy.
anybody,
Seeing the world.
especially in like young age, makes the goal of being happy. Like, I feel like people make that a goal when they get older.
Nigga, we old.
We're not old.
Y'all old.
You halfway there, bro.
My thing is, it's just like when you're young, like, well, we were raised that, you know, you're supposed to work and like, you know, work hard and do all this other shit, but like, you really put happiness off until like you get older and you're just like,
Nah, dog, I gotta be happy right now.
I'm just saying,
Ain't nobody gonna be living
I'm
just
not
like a
like,
zombie
I'm not saying
until
like
you're
it's,
50.
I'm not
Shit.
saying it's not like,
Oh, yeah,
you know,
true.
a big priority because of course, you know, you don't need to be out here stressed and shit and like angry or mad or whatever about, you know, bullshit, but like just like making it like a number one goal to be happy every day. I mean, there's people
We straight.
like they have, you know, hella money and can do whatever they want but aren't happy because they're
Yeah.
not being treated right in the world.
Yeah, again, that's
They're
why I
not being
said.
you know, equally treated. So
That's why I said, you know, I don't think money is the what makes people happy, or you know, what I mean, I think that's what a lot of people may think.
I feel like acceptance is
So-
what makes people happy.
You think acceptance makes people happy?
Yeah, just being
Nah,
accepted
because
for who
it's-
you are.
But nah, because it's
I
people
would
that don't
rather
give
be
a
rich than have a motherfucker. I would rather be hated and rich than loved and poor.
I'm just
6'9".
saying. When
Nah, I
you
can't
when you
be
got
that bitch ass.
Well, I'm saying he hated, but he got a little money, you know.
Yeah, but
What makes
his
me
morals
happy
fucked
is
up. I
like-
gotta have a little morals.
what makes
Like
me
the
happy,
baby, I could be the baby right now.
Yeah,
I'm
he was eating his mango like he wasn't pressed at all, you know.
What makes me happy is basically just a good experience. Like some new that I haven't done that, like, you know, if I experience it by myself or with friends or whatever, that's something that really makes me happy.
I feel that. So like traveling and shit like that.
Yeah.
Freedom, bro. Freedom. That's all it
Exactly.
is, bro. It's
So
freedom.
you think ultimately people confuse freedom with okay? So look, I've always been like, man, like I've been to like, you know, Jamaica and shit like that, and you know it's some fisherman or somebody out there that's living a carefree life,
Bro,
because
yes.
all they know is fishing, and they don't have no real responsibilities. They don't want to keep up the Joneses because they don't have to, because they don't really know about the Joneses.
Yeah.
So I always wondered, like, if I went and became like a fisherman in Jamaica and was able to wake up to, I lived in a shack, but every morning I woke up to beautiful weather and shit like that. Would I be happy? You think you can do that?
I think America messed up a lot of
If
us.
you can live off the land,
Yeah.
I mean,
I ain't trying to be remote in like
when I
no,
went
no,
camping,
like
it
nothing.
wasn't like waking up. It was like, all right, this
That
is-
ain't Jamaica, dog.
I know. I'm just saying, like,
Motherfucker, you wasn't out there having a hunt and fish for your own shit.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, it was
wasn't-
decent.
It's a fraction of what all you got was the experience of sleeping outside. Imagine having if you don't fish, you don't eat.
Well, he didn't get to eat.
I would.
That was different. That was the first time. We talking about the second time.
Ah,
Oh,
the
yeah,
second
I'm
time.
talking about the second time. Fuck that first time, okay?
But let me ask y'all this though: if y'all woke up with $1 million in your bank account, y'all be a lot happier though, right?
Would you
I
be
just
mad?
said again. I said when I was broke, I wasn't. I mean, you know, I'm happier now than I was back
Boy,
then.
I'd hop up on my bed like, oh shit!
You gonna tell anybody?
Fuck no. That's what creates the unhappiness.
Yeah, but
Hey man, let me get $100. Let me get
I don't know, man. I feel what you're saying.
Wanna
Though. I never
back my
looked at it like that.
business?
Money does buy freedom. That's why people. So freedom might be the ultimate.
I'm
happiness.
telling you, I think that's at least me. That's my person.
But we could be free without money. I just told you how though.
How you can't go you can't do the things that you want to do without
You
it.
can go
Though.
be a fisherman in Jamaica.
You gotta get to Jamaica.
To get a one-way ticket there, you straight.
Go buy your boat. You gotta buy your shack.
You ain't gotta buy your shack. You can build your shack.
Right, build a shack.
Mud pies.
You can build a boat too.
I'm just saying, like, have you ever thought about that? Like, man, have you ever like really thought about like, man, I could really say fuck all this shit, go live in Jamaica and be happy.
I don't know about Jamaica, but like, yeah,
I mean, yeah, some little Mexican island or some shit like that, or
yeah, I can live in the woods.
I can't live in the woods, nah, nigga. I need a toilet, a real toilet that flushes.
Yeah, I need
You
to.
can get a cabin in the woods.
I might with. I need my civilization.
So you think you would need civilization?
I mean, I
I
think
mean,
I
but
can.
I just gave you the tools to be free and happy.
For you, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it is different for different people.
Different strokes for different folks. I understand. So what do you consider freedom? Just being able to wake up and go do whatever the fuck you want to?
Pretty much, bro. You ain't got to answer to nobody.
What happens if after you've done everything that you've ever wanted to do, though?
And you get bored.
What you mean? I mean, it's enough countries, enough states that you will not be bored, bro. It's enough, like, because you can go to all these places before you die. If I had Jeff Bezos' money, you can quit right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And literally he can probably go to every single country in the world, bro.
But you want to, though.
I'm sure. Yeah.
I like traveling, so yeah, I'm down with
go
it.
to every
I ain't saying I would, but I'm saying the freedom he has the freedom to do
You
it.
trying to go to Iraq, nigga?
Right. I'd be like, hold on.
Obviously, I ain't trying to go to no Koreas or I ain't trying to get, you know what I mean? I ain't doing none of that. But I'm just saying he has the freedom to be able to do it if he wanted to.
True. He do.
He got enough money. He probably could slap Kim Jong-un.
He probably could.
Not without the consequences, though.
Nah, I mean, he lost $14 billion. If he gave them $14 billion,
Right, I'm sure
it
he
was like,
can slap man.
Let me slap you on the back of your head. He'd probably be like, okay. That nigga can slap me for $10,000.
That nigga can slap me for
Boosie was trying to slap a nigga for 500.
5,000.
So
but
you
either
know what I mean?
way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'm just saying, Kim Jong Un, he not gonna go.
Obviously he ain't gonna go for it, but hey, somebody like 14 billion, hey.
But it's crazy how like morals can corrupt. How money can
big
corrupt
facts.
morals.
Big facts.
Like
Big
just
facts.
that easy.
Again,
Nigga.
root of evil. That's why I'm the money's the
regular
root of
nigga
evil.
couldn't slap me, but Jeff Bezos.
You just asked
Money
how
talks,
much
nigga.
do it take for you to get the vaccine? I'm telling like
Money talks, nigga.
But it's not the money. It's we just said it's the freedom.
No,
I'm just talking about like the slapping part.
like I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like the fact of getting slapped for it, that ain't the freedom. That ain't freedom. You getting slapped for money? That ain't freedom.
I mean, but
What that money-
afterwards.
Yeah, hey, what that money do for you though?
Afterwards, you free.
Yeah, you know, but you know, like you said, different strokes for different folks.
So yeah, I feel like the climate of is it the climate, the state of the world right now as far as how currency is. Yeah, I feel like it's good. Like yeah, I feel like
boy, we like $1 trillion in debt. Hey,
I said the world though.
well,
I'm saying as in the world, do you feel like the value of money is the way it should be, or do you feel like we should be?
I think it's only like and I don't know because I ain't from these other countries, nothing. But I feel like America is probably more like you need the dollar, you need the almighty dollar. But I feel like a lot of the other like Jamaica and stuff, you know what I mean? They ain't tripping off no
probably is more about like bartering
happiness.
and shit.
Yeah,
like that.
well, yeah,
I
that
saw
too.
a meme
Yeah,
the other
but
day that said, humans are the only people stupid enough to actually have to work for money in order to survive. And it was just like
and then pay taxes on that money that
exactly too, that too. But like every other living creature on this earth,
But-
doesn't have to pay. For
But do
shit.
you realize you can't hunt without a license, which costs? You can't.
Yeah,
you
but
can't
that's because
gather
that's because
rainwater.
the government was put in place.
Yeah, true.
If it wasn't put in place, you could do whatever the fuck you want to do.
They're trying to start an anarchy
Yep,
right now.
I was
I'm
about to
just
say,
saying.
yep,
I'm just saying.
purges and shit.
Oh, you want to purge?
Yeah, I ain't got enough artillery for that. Okay, there's some motherfuckers out here with 100-round drums.
Nah, man, whatever. So what's the moral of this story, man?
Obtain your freedom, and you will be happy, bro.
Work towards freedom, not towards money.
Boom, there you go.
Dave, you agree?
I mean, yeah, I agree, but what is freedom?
Now you trying to dig deep.
I'm just saying though, like
Define your own freedom, folks.
Yeah.
Get your own freedom. Find
What's
you
freedom
do-
to you?
being able to wake up in the morning and eat a bag of hot Cheetos
You can do that in prison.
I'm playing.
You can do that in prison, my brother.
This nigga said this nigga said prison. Oh man.
All these bitches wanna try and kick it, ay, especially when they know I got a missus. Yeah, tryna upload all these pictures, but you know